Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot Readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm here 365 days of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. So just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. We have epic troll slayers to keep us safe. And we have a fantastic community because of you. Yes, you. You're so kind to each other and you're so kind to me. Thank you. Really appreciate it. And if you're watching this on replay, hello, you can go down the description box. All the questions are listed out there. I timestamp them as I go. And all of the live streams are timestamped. So there's a search bar on the channel homepage. If you click on the name of the channel, go to the homepage on the right. Up here, then you can type in whatever you'd like. Hello. And today's nails are this lovely pink with little sparklies. Not pink, purple with sparklies. So these are plain, but yes, little sparkles. All right. So, and if you're new around here, hello. The overlay, the nails, the things we talk about, the kitties references, it's all to keep the energy as high as possible, keep the vibration high, and then we can dive down into the muck of reading on political stuff. And yeah, makes it a lot easier to go through the political news among friends. And also, I just read on the collective energy and see what I can pick up. Nobody who does this is 100% accurate. That's not how this works. But this is a spiritual practice, and just a way to connect to the greater energy, the collective energy, and just be here for each other, because we're going to get through this. It's going to be okay. All right. So Ricky says, and the star of the show, the kitty who was at Woodstock 69 and saw Jimi Hendrix play. Boo-Boo's in kitty. That little white lump right there. He is sound out. So, and thank you for everybody for your prayers and your well wishes. My father's still in the hospital. They don't know exactly what's wrong. They're still running 8 million tests. But he's okay. And this morning, I helped him file an extension for his taxes. There was just one little thing that needed to be looked up, but he's been in the hospital for days. So, yeah, it's been a busy morning, but we're here now. We're here together. Got some pretty flowers. We've got some, and we have some idiots to read on. Okay. I'm using the Housewives Tarot today. All right, let's go. Thank you, everybody. All right. Cindy says, I love how Boo-Boos and Kitty gets around. Oh yeah, they find somewhere they like to sleep, and they just will not sleep anywhere else for X many months, and then it's somewhere else, and they absolutely will not. And then it's somebody somewhere else. They haven't used this cat tree in months, but there was a time where they were just glued to it, both of them. So, okay, at 4 minutes in. Oh, guess what? Iowa has been an important state for presidential races. They're trying to pull, the Democrats are trying to pull power out of Iowa to put elsewhere where they think it will be more representative of the party. But Republicans are still in Iowa. They're doing the Iowa thing. Iowa has always been an important state for presidential races, often predicting how a race will go. So far in Iowa, Trump is seen as a, quote, certain loser, unquote, and, quote, foolish bet, close quote, among the GOP. Does this hint how 2024 will go for him overall? Foolish bet. Oh, man. Certain loser. Seek help, Trump. Seek help. So, Trumpy. So much to read on this jerk. Oh, Minion trial starting. E. Jean Carroll's civil trial starting next week. Oh, more stuff we haven't even heard from Fani Willis yet. Glorious stuff. Depositions. Oh. All right. So, Trump, 2024, not doing so well in Iowa. Dianne says Iowa hasn't picked any winners in a while, and they really are GOP. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. All right, Queen of Swords. Oh, voters. Voters are looking to maybe upend, dethrone. But who are they going to go with? That's the problem. I need to go with DeSantis. Temperance. Three of Swords. Empress. No, that's America. Could be Iowa. Usually Iowa's more the Empress. Oh, no, I mean I guess, yeah, the traditional Empress. I'm sorry. A little slow on the uptake today. King of Wands. That's Trump. 10 of Swords. Oh, this is not going to go well. People were hesitant because he's been a loser in the past, repeatedly. Pretty much seen as a loser everywhere except 2016, kind of. Yeah. So you're a little iffy in the first place, and then all of this legal stuff coming against Trump, plus the insurrection. You know, that little thing. When was that? That's Iowa. Yeah, it feels like more Iowa than the country. King of Wands, that's Trump, and 10 of Swords. Yeah, you're both. This is not going to go well for you. And I am here for it. I'm going to enjoy every moment. Okay, now this is a whole level of petty. This is a whole different level of petty. And as long as they're being petty with each other, go right ahead. Have you heard about Trump's newest hire? Heard about this? Susie Wiles? Susie Wiles. Pecker, calamari. You cannot use these names in novels. It's too on the nose. Anyway, Susie Wiles has been hired by Trump. She is a former close confidant of DeSantis and has now been brought in by Donald Trump to take down DeSantis's prospective presidential bid. She was so tight with DeSantis before their recent falling out that Trump is counting on her to, quote, know where the bodies are buried, unquote. How dirty is this about to get? Oh, popcorn time. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves a treat. Oh, glorious, glorious, glorious. Susie Wiles. Ten of Swords in the back, maybe? Joyce Matthews says they don't need her. DeSantis is sinking himself. Well, there's that too, but 7 of Pentacles. Oh, fruits of labor. She's got the goods. Ace of Pentacles. King of Cups. 9 of Cups. Ace of Swords. Moon. Okay, here's the thing. I do not understand why these jerks take their confidants, the people who know things, who've cleaned up after them, all of this, like with Cohen or Susie Wiles or what have you. And then they have a falling out, and then they just start bad-mouthing them and being horrible to them. It's like, that person has your secrets. What are you doing, you idiot? You idiot. This would be having the goods. King of Cups. This is quite possibly DeSantis being down in his, like, all down in his feelings, what few he has. Nine of Cups. This is everything laid out. The Truth. Ace of Swords, causing chaos with the moon. Please. Oh, please. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go on. Don't let us stop you. So is this going, it is going to have an effect. The Ace of Wands just jumped out. The taking action on the far right, let's put it that way. Oh, and the World is on the bottom of the deck. Oh, yeah. There's going to be some. Oh, Sandra Nevin saying, try not to count chickens yet. No. That's not what I'm doing here. And that's not kind of what we're doing here. We're just enjoying them attacking each other because they are so awful. If they're attacking each other, they're not hurting other people. So go ahead. Don't let me stand in your way. Have fun. Take a sweater, be back by 10. Nah, don't bother. Just do your worst. I like that, Linda J. They see no one else but me. You who? I like that. Chat Wasworth. Yes, they are showing who they are. Sharon Rice is asking, did Susie get paid in advance? Yeah. Thread of Hope is applauding. Okay, so at 12:30. Oh my gosh. By the way, if I don't see your comments, or I don't say them out loud, I do apologize. I can't get to everything, but it's nothing personal. I promise. Okay. So Kelly was asking, will Jack Smith suggest charges before the next election cycle? Tick-Tock. Oh, Jack Smith. Jack Smith, come on down. Whew. It feels very much like he doesn't care about elections. The DOJ may have their memo, and so I don't know what Merrick Garland will do, but for Jack Smith, it feels very much like, I'm sorry, do you know what I was doing for a living in The Hague? And you're going to tell me I can't go after this jerk in America who inspired and helped bring about an attempted insurrection because, oh, no, we're getting near an election. No, just no. Man. Jack Smith, will you suggest charges before the next election? Thank you, Cindy. That's very kind of you. I'm not 100% accurate, but thank you. King of Swords. Oh, he's the prosecutor. He's got so much. And he's not playing. Queen of Swords, investigations, Knight of Wands, Five of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Well, these are, I've got the King and Queen of Swords right at the beginning. So this is the investigations, the prosecutor. This is him himself. This is Jack Smith. Knight of Wands. This is trying to stir up trying to stir up chaos. This is on the far right, the knight trying to get people all upset, really stir up the chaos right in the center, get some backing by groups of Republicans, but don't care. Ace of Cups. We're doing this. This is Biden's DOJ. And this is an Ace of Cups. Hold my beer. We're doing this. Yeah, I don't think this is going to drag on, as it were. All right. So, JR had a question, which I thought was a very sweet question of you to ask. I'm a little concerned you may be giving her more credit than she deserves, but it's a fair question. So at 16 minutes in, JR was asking, does Melania have people around who she trusts to confide in, maybe a therapist, or is she a complete loner? I will ask the cards, but please remember this is a woman who was on the cover of a magazine eating jewelry off a plate like it was spaghetti. A kiss on the hand may be quite continental, but diamonds are Melania's best friend. Trump grows cold as girls grow old, and there are no charms in his end. Yeah. What? Betty Cantrell, green sign of infection? What? I don't know what that is. Thread of hope, yes. Diamonds. The sun. Two of Wands. Tower. Judgment. Magician. Page of Wands. I would think she maybe confides in her mother. Things coming to light. Things in the sunshine. Two of Wands is can be a card of communication, but it's also this big X. It's kind of a standoffish. Plus, it's not cups. Tower and Judgment is she feels attacked. Now, does she deserve to be vilified? I don't care. Do you? And this is a magician, but it's next to the Page of Wands, which would be Baron, which would be her son. So it would be more make sure he has help, make sure he's okay. Therapy would do her a lot of good. But is she a loner? She has some people to talk to, but she's also feels betrayed by previous friends. We've all been betrayed by previous friends. I mean, it just happens now and then, unfortunately. At least a few times in our lives. But people, go through stuff, change. Oksana Lee says grifters don't have friends. She is not so much the grift. She's not so much the grifter. She's more the gold digger. Are you isolated? Are you getting help, Melania? I don't wish you ill. I just want there to be justice and decency. 6 of Swords. Yikes. 4 of Swords. Justice. 8 of Swords. I don't think she's getting the help that would help her. And she's got a lot of stress. This is the card of going up the river. She's tied up in all this Trump stuff. This is like a spa day, but this is the real threat of legal action against her husband, which is going to ultimately hurt her bottom line. And legally being hemmed in, limiting what money she can get, legally being, she's also tied into this contract. Yeah. So that's all I've got on her. And good luck, Ava Braun. Yeah. All right. 2145. Lisa has some good news. 2145. Yay. Dominion will not settle. Yay. Okay. Dominion lawsuit is going to trial. Will the info that is revealed during the trial be used against Trump in any of Trump's trials? Oh, love it. Yes, please. Sharon Rice says, huzzah. Dr. Nancy says, wahoo. Lady Eva says, fantastic news. Oh, I'm glad you were here for some good news then. Karen McLeod just put a scales of justice emoji. Oh, Flower One Star says good news. So as the Dominion stuff, because Trump keeps running his mouth too. He has said recently something about how the Fox should not back down, that the election was rigged and Dominion's bad. And it's like, really? You're gonna, that their case is strong, and I've read on why, is Trump going to be sued by Dominion? What I'm getting is he doesn't have the money to make it worth it. Seriously. They went after the deepest pockets. Anyway, but will the information revealed during the trial be used against Trump in any of Trump's trials? Of which there will be many. Oh, so many. Valerie Sargent says, can we just get all the prosecutors to charge all at once, one big smackdown? I kind of like this. I kind of liking this. He doesn't get hit all at once. It drags out so that he doesn't know if he's coming or going to depositions or trials, or needs to turn over this or do that. And from all these different places where he turned into, potentially turn into a crime scene. I agree with Joyce Vance. She said everywhere Trump goes, he turns it into a crime scene. That is true. Oh, the world. All of it. Sharon Rice says, yeah, it's like the movie, just when you think you're safe, bam. Yeah. Oh, Easy Squeeze Box, are those MAGA tears? 8 of Wands. 6 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Oh, it's a party. Page of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. I don't know. The only major arcana here is the card for the reading. This is all the stuff Trump has done, and this is us being very pleased. This is the Saturday at the Garden Center, us hanging out, or come on, everybody, have some lovely lemonade, And I'm not, like I've said, I'm not a pink lemonade fan, but that actually looks quite good. And then this is the 10 of Cups, which is a party. I mean, look at that. It can also be happy family. But these two cards together, this is you and I being very pleased. This is a big brat. This is a bully and a brat. So you've got little bully Trump, and then the Knight of Pentacles, where the Republicans like Jimmy Jim Jordan in his stupid field hearing stunt yesterday. It's like, yeah, you keep trying. You keep failing, but sure, keep trying and failing and trying and failing and trying and failing. So I'm not getting anything specifically about there's something specific, but there's a lot of stuff in the Dominion. There could be, I mean, they got Fox News messages. They got the private messages. So some of those are going to be with Trump. And if they have been included in a trial already, they could be included in other trials. So, but either way, I've got we're going to be quite happy that this jerk is going to be called to the mat over and over and over. Yay! All right. Betty Cantrell, I couldn't say it better. Glorious. All right, 2715. I think this is already, I don't think this is the question that came along with that one was, will Trump be made to testify in the Dominion trial? I don't think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I think we'd know by now if there was a plan to call him. But I don't think so. 4 of Pentacles. I don't think he has much to add. He has said bad things about Dominion, but it's not. Fox News was parroting Trump and going at least as far, if not further. But Trump is not part of Fox News. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, 4 of Cups. I don't think so. I'm getting a refusal here, but I'm getting truth in the middle, which almost guarantees he's not involved. Knight of Pentacles, the lawyers, the Fox News lawyers, I mean, what would they? They don't want him there. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. And the unvarnished truth is in the messages, and this is a 4 of Cups, which is a refusal. So I don't know that he could really contribute anything. So, okay. Lisa. Oh, this is the question. 29. I love that this judge is asking this question. Right up front. Lisa asked, the judge in the E. Jean Carroll case wants to know by April 20th if Trump will be physically present during the trial. Will he attend or be a no-show? Might I remind you, April 20th is day after tomorrow. It is solar eclipse day. And the day that the sun goes into Taurus, and the day the sun is square power-hungry Pluto. Our collective sense of self grinding up against this idea of power. That should be interesting. So, will Trump attend or be a no-show? I've read on this, I believe, something related to this, and what it seemed to be getting was I wasn't getting something conclusive. So like he's there sometimes, but not the whole time. But it's not a yes or a no. So King of Cups. Let me see what I've got here. All right, Knight of Cups, Seven of Swords. That's a thief card. Nine of Cups, all the evidence laid out. Three of Pentacles, Five of Swords, insult to injury. This isn't about her, she's going to win. This is, will Trump be there? I don't think he's got the emotional coping skills to sit there. I mean, think back to when Obama was telling jokes about him. Do you remember that? Didn't handle it well. Just sat there scowling, not moving, like he was just planning Obama's death. You know, just that's how he. And now imagine him sitting in this courtroom with people saying he attacked this woman. There are, I believe, at least two other women who are going to be allowed to testify that he was aggressive with them. The Access Hollywood tape is going to be played, and Trump having to just sit there. Oh, to be a fly on the wall. So he's going to be very emotional. Knight of Cups. Well, Agent Carroll and her attorneys, they're not messing around. Thief card. Nine of Cups, Three of Pentacles. They have a plan. Legal insult to injury. It's going to hurt his case because I don't think he's going to. Even if he's there, he's probably going to be scowling and staring, and it's going to be awful. Yeah. Electra Storm says, my nephew thinks he can talk to you live and you can answer back. He keeps saying hi. Hello, Electra Storm's nephew. Hello. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good day. Like Alexandra Bellino says, I think they're going to get him on this. I think so too. Oh, it's going to be good. All right. Now this is I actually said the other day, and that there's something else coming with the whole DeSantis Disney thing. That DeSantis was going to do other stuff, including some big stupid thing. Well, then we get word. DeSantis' latest grand scheme is to threaten Disney that DeSantis will build a state prison next door if they don't do his bidding, essentially forcing the park to close due to the proximity of prisoners to children. I think he would be in court so quickly. His little pointed head would spin. So how's this little plot gonna go? In your little tiny stormtrooper boots. A prison next to Disney, so it has to shut down. Can you say zoning laws? Yeah. Why does this idiot think he can take on Disney lawyers? Sarah reminded me the other day, it's like, just ask anybody on Etsy about Disney lawyers. Lisa says Azkaban. Well, yeah, but that would be DeSantis's cronies. Friend says, my grandson says you have a very nice voice, really calm. Oh, you're sweet. Thank you, Fran. Thank you, everybody. Never Never says loss of jobs, loss of tourism, loss of lots of money for the state. Justice. You're going to be in court so fast your head's going to spin. Boy. Oh, did Alfie come through? Did I miss him? 6 of Wands. I thought he was sleeping in the front window. Empress. Oh, yes, the far right victory. Empress, 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. All right, I understand that the Disney Corporation is not going to take all of their power, strength, and money and go against DeSantis. However, am I right in thinking that the market capitalization, the market cap of Disney is larger than the GDP of Florida? Far right victory, Empress. I'll do what I want. But in the middle, somebody does not have the power, does not have the funds. Somebody else has a lot of funds. And this 4 of Swords, legally, this goes quiet as a tomb. Somebody doesn't have enough funds. Somebody has a lot of funds. I'm guessing this is Disney. Nice try. You can go ahead and float this all you want. Did you want to ride down to the courthouse? You may as well just get in. Wow. And who was it who just said, because I absolutely agree with it. Hang on. Yeah, Betty Cantrell said, you can't just order up a prison. And there are all kind of permits and, I mean, just on and on and on. Glenn Bird says, you have no power here, Ronnie Whiteboots. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Now here's the other side of that. Sandra Nevins was asking, it's at 3745. 3745. Sandra Nevins was asking if DeStain, that was good, does follow through with the prison idea. Will Disney and other corporations leave the state? I don't think he's going to be able. I don't think he's going to get away with it. But will they? If it happens, will they? Oh, sorry. The Fool. You idiot. Hierophant. King of Wands. This is the institution. This is the state government. This is DeSantis tying himself up into knots to get what he wants. This is a Queen of Wands. This is even the people around, the other people in the state, the other Republicans in the state saying, even the people far right, like, do you really want to do this? Really? Maybe you haven't thought this through. So if this happens, will Disney, maybe other corporations, say, okay, we're out. That is a point. Linda J. DeStain will be out soon. In the grand scheme of things, he's only going to be in power for so long, whereas Disney can hold out. 10 of Pentacles. Who's got the money? Knight of Pentacles. 3 of Swords. 4 of Swords. This is a big. Try it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Try to put something there. Legally, we will end it. Legally, this idea will be dead. Mess around and find out. That's, yeah. Okie dokie. Now, we're moving on to another lovely human being who has the nerve. Okay. McConnell voiced his strong opposition to allowing Democrats to temporarily replace Senator Dianne Feinstein on the Judiciary Committee. He said from not Congress. He said from home. Because he's not there. He's still sick, is my understanding. Will this be like SCOTUS appointments all over again? But the difference is the Republicans don't have the power. Feinstein replaced. Sun. Yeah, I don't like the feel of that sun. That's a lot of it has to do with McConnell energy, which is foul. Oh, Senator McConnell, I thought I recognized your foul stench. King of Swords, High Priestess, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. This is my card of retirement. This is Judiciary Committee, Higher Wisdom. I don't care what the Republicans are saying. This is the Republican dynasty. This is the card of retirement, and this is the Wheel of Fortune, so it's time. This can be a big clock. Look, I saw an old Mystery Science Theater compilation the other day, and I had to turn it off because there were so many old jokes about people being old. It wasn't funny. I mean, it wasn't funny at all. It was offensive. You don't make fun of people just because they're older. They still have a right to exist, to live their lives, to be strong, wise, experienced, people who deserving of common decency. I have no patience for that garbage. Having said that, there are any number of people in Congress who there comes a point where you can't do the job. And that would be if you came down with any illness at any point in your life, at any age. And trust me, my health collapsed in my 20s, like really bad. I spent a good 10, 15 years in constant pain. Don't recommend it to anybody. McConnell should not be there. My opinion. Feinstein should not be there. It's time. It's time. Go home. This isn't about your ego anymore. Yeah, Kelly, aging is not for the faint of heart. Amen. Yep. So I am getting retirement cards for her. Go home and enjoy your life. Seriously. Go home, enjoy your life. Yikes. Okay. Feinstein. Sword of Truth. Underneath that is younger people stepping up. Death card, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. she's going, and I don't mean she's going to pass away. I got a retirement card in the last spread, not the death card. But and this is the Republicans on the moderate and the far right Republicans just going to town. Happy she's gone, et cetera, et cetera. I think her time in office is kind of here. Flower once starts as an age limit is needed even in the Supreme Court. It shouldn't be forever. Well, the only problem with that, and the only reason I wouldn't get behind that, is because there's technology coming probably in the next 10 years, 20 at the most, that is going to significantly raise our lifespans. So, yeah, we could revisit that, but you know how things like that don't often get revisited? Just throw that out there for what it's worth. Franz is asking, do you mind me asking what you're drinking? It looks like mango juice. Oh, no, it's just it's a homemade just latte. It's just coffee and just non-dairy milk and some sweetener, and I got a little hand mixer thing to make it a little frother. I didn't have time to put ice in it, but usually I'll put a few cubes of ice in it, make it even nicer. So that's all that is, just iced coffee, homemade. Okay. Marjorie Harrison says, I'm here. It's here. I am 12 years younger biologically due to new stem cell technology. Really? That's cool. That's very cool. She after says, I want iced coffee now. That sounds delicious. My grandmother, my beloved grandmother who was born on the 4th of July, she loved iced coffee. Back before it was cool. When nobody had heard of Starbucks. When Starbucks was something far, far in the future. That's a lot of coffee, cold coffee. It's just actually, it's a cup of coffee with a lot of non-dairy milk. So, all right. One of these days, I'm going to show you pictures of my picture of my grandmother and my great grandmother from 1910. Okay, I'm an adult. Myself together. Okay, so Thread of Hope was asking about the sheriff and officials. Have you heard this? In McCurtain County, Oklahoma. Oh, wow. Well, the McCurtain County, Oklahoma officials who were caught on tape discussing their wishes to unalive journalists and, let's just say, deal with people with darker skin than they have with perhaps something about a rope and a tree. I know we have little ears listening, so I'm trying to, but are they going to lose their jobs or face real consequences for that pathetic, inexcusable, Okay. Yeah, it was disgusting. Okay. I thought you guys were talking about the coffee. It's like, it's just kind of plain. It's, Ricky says, I want a new body with full head of hair and a trip back to 1989 to see Motley Crue in concert again. The trip back in time, I don't think we're going to get in the next 10 or 20 years. Yes, Alexis Craig. Just call it extrajudicial unaliving. Yes. Yes. Sheriff. Yeah. Bunch of mouth breathers. Yeah, Mrs. Couture, I'm with you. I swear these people. Yeah. Thread of Hope says, if you can listen to the tapes, the arrogance is unbelievable. Oh, Selma says Rachel Maddow reported on that last night. Disgusting. I didn't see Rachel yet. King of Swords. Yeah, you're supposed to be law enforcement. Yeah, this is a big no. No, you don't get a badge. You don't. No. No. Emperor. No. Hierophant. Yeah, they are in a position of power. No. Star. This is Major Arcana. This is not a small thing. Page of Wands. Hermit. Okay. How do I put this? First of all, I've got 4 Major Arcana. 4 out of 5 Major Arcana. Right? They are in such a position of power. Such a position of power. And they think they can do whatever they want. When the star card goes bad, this is, the stories about like famous people doing the most heinous, selfish thing where they think they're better than everybody else and they can get away with anything. That's when the star card goes bad. This Page of Wands, how do I put this? They're talking like this, their belief in this kind of thing. Let's just say it's making up for some insecurities. Because people who are strong, wise, and real leaders, they don't even joke about things like that, and they weren't joking. Yeah. Page. It's a very young person with a very young person's wand. And then this is the Hermit. So they're going to be sidelined in a big way, and they will be made an example of. This is Major Arcana. I'm so used to people like Trump getting away with whatever they want. But this, I'm getting Major Arcana that says, no, you don't get a gun. You don't get a badge. And there's a group of them. So they would just protect each other. I don't think this is going away. No. Nope. Okay. All right, so Jenny Straunch had a question. I don't think I'm going to have a very happy answer, though. 53. Because of Florida's ban has had disturbing consequences for women's health care in that state. Is DeSantis going to stop, or are the women of Florida going to have to bear the brunt of his evil for long? I don't think I've got a good answer for this one. An answer you're going to like. Alexis Craig on that last one says, my hope is that the FBI Civil Rights Division takes up the case. Oh, heck yeah. I wish the FBI Civil Rights Division would take on DeSantis. Alexis Craig says he's not going to stop. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, he's consolidating his power. This is a far-right dynasty, or at least a Republican dynasty. 7 of Wands. Seven of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. He is digging his own political grave, but he's not going to stop. It doesn't matter that it's putting Republicans on the defensive. It doesn't matter. It's putting him on his political future on the defensive. It doesn't matter. Doesn't care. He is not doing this out of, well, if I do this, I'll be this extreme because it'll get me more power or it will get me higher office. He's doing this because he is a true believer in cruelty. That this is how it should be. He and his wife are terrible human beings. You can see that. I don't have to say allegedly or whatever. No, you can look at what they've done, in my opinion. They are terrible human beings. But they've got the legislature doing what they want, and there's more to come. But Knight of Cups, Democrats are going from village to village, gathering people in to vote. Yeah, modern women are not just going to say, oh, whatever you want, man. You giant mediocre jar of mayonnaise in your Hello Kitty boots. Sit down. I don't know a single woman or man who isn't worth 10 of you. Now, our souls are all pieces of the divine. We all have a basic level. We deserve a basic level of respect. But if you are actively taking away people's rights, you are actively working against decency. Bye. All right, let's go on to Kelly's question. And good, I made Alexandra laugh. Good. All right, at 56:30. 13th question today. 56:30. Kelly was asking, are we close to having McCarthy removed as Speaker of the House? Yes, please. Please. The whole debt ceiling thing is, he's not going to win. And it's going to make the people on the right mad. Because they want to see everything burn. If they can't have things their way, they want everything to burn. Extremists on either side of the spectrum, you have the moderates, it's a circle. It's moderates, and then you have the people on the moderate on the left, moderate on the right. Then you have the more progressives and the more fascistic. And then it goes to the extremes, and it kind of comes around to the other side to a real kind of fascist belief. And that is, if I don't get everything I want, even though we're asking all these people to vote, and it should be, that's democracy. It's what the most number of people believe and are willing to vote for. That's what happens. That's democracy. But these people are like, no, if I don't get what I want and I don't get everything I want, burn it all down. And it's like, no, sit down. No. Sort of Hope says he's not actually good at being speaker. All he knows how to do is give away his power. Yeah. King of Cups. He is so mediocre. I read on a lot of people. He is so average. He is so average. There's nothing special about this man. And it bugs him. It's why he's so desperate for power, and he's so desperate to make his name. And now he's been speaker, and now because he's so mediocre. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands, Four of Cups, Knight of Swords, 10 of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Well, this would be the calling for the ousting. This is the far right. They're still attacking him, burdening him heavily. Not listening to reason or anything from the work with, come up with some kind of compromise with the Biden budget or something along, or the budget that's already been passed or is already out there. No. And Eight of Pentacles. This is, you guys get back to work. The Republicans get back to work because you've had all the burden here. So for them to get back to work, I wonder if that getting back to work is going through another, how many votes for a new speaker? Or votes to try to keep McCarthy in? Valerie Sargent, yes, they fail to excel in substance. Yes, they do. Four of Pentacles. He's so weak. He's so weak. Insult to injury is the Five of Swords. Lovers. This is the Kefefe swilling extremes. King of Wands. These are the extremists. Inciting insult to injury. I think it's a matter of time. I mean, it's possible he'll stay in. It almost feels like, are they going to call for his ousting? Yes. Is he going to stay in? Probably. Will it turn into a mess? Yes. It's just headed in that direction. Hello, House of Lenormand. Becca from House of Lenormand is here. Hello. And lastly, Glenn had a question about the Ukrainian military. At 1:30. 1:30. Ukrainian military has many Western tanks and fighting vehicles and crews ready with, is it MiG-29s? From Poland coming soon. Will the Ukrainian counteroffensive begin on or near May 8th, which is a USSR holiday? I'm just going to ask about, I would need to look at the astrology for dates, but I just want to know, is there going to be a big successful Ukrainian counteroffensive and go and yeet the Russians out of their country, or knock them back anyway? Those poor people. Those poor people. Man. Nine of Wands. Talk about beaten up. Hierophant. Judgment. Emperor. Two of Cups. Chariot. Yes. That's Putin. Emperor. Hierophant. Judgment. This would be his might of Russia, but this is Ukraine partnering with the West, and this big chariot is this counteroffensive. And a lot of this, Putin's so strong, his military is so huge, blah, 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 blah. They are sinking. They are sinking. And Ukraine has help, a lot of help. So they have been beaten up like nobody's business, but there's the counteroffensive's coming. It's going to be a big deal. This is major arcana. I mean, these are major arcana, but that's just, these feel a little, there's kind of a facade a little bit. This is using Ukrainians using the partnership. So it's coming. Oh yeah, it's coming. All right. And lastly, at 1:04, a message for us. Since the questions went quickly today, message for us. Elflower with Stars says, heard Putin is gone. What are we seeing? His double? I don't think he's gone yet. So, all right, message for us, please. Oh, we have to check the news, check out the Dominion. The Dominion suit starting. Still getting ready for Agent Carroll suit next week. Fonnie Willis is still out there. Oh, Alvin Bragg may be coming with more charges because it seems like he may have gotten Weisselberg to pull it. There's so much, plus all the Jack Smith stuff. But a message for us. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Ten of Cups. Happy family. We have each other. We have each other. I say it every day. You're not alone. We're in this together. Fool. Seven of Swords. Two of Wands. Devil. Eight of Wands. What is that? What is that? What good does it do a man to something if he loses the world or his life or his soul or something? What is that? What is that expression? These people are the people who we're reading on every day, the people who are upsetting us. At the end of the day, they have to live with themselves. They are with MTG is inside MTG's head 24/7. She gets no break. Ted Cruz has to look in the mirror and see Ted Cruz. We can turn it off. And we can look in the mirror and see someone who cares about others, who takes care of people around them and animals. We don't live in this grossness, and they do. So take time every day to not live in their grossness. We're okay. Our democracy is intact. There are good days ahead. There will be some struggles, yes. But the good news is you are not them. And there's a lot of comfort in that. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. All right. Thumbs up are greatly appreciated. Subscriptions, really, really needed it. Thank you, everybody. All right. So that's going to do it for me. It is 1:19 p.m. here in Chicago. I did 14 readings today. Well, 14 questions. I will be right back here tomorrow. At 3 o'clock, I'll be Central Time. I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel. You're always welcome. Other than that, yeah, I'll just be right back here tomorrow. I just keep showing up, and some of you do too, which is awesome. Thank you. All right, so take care. Again, you're not alone. We are in this together, and there are good days ahead. So take care, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.